Hello to all the passionate Rangers supporters out there. Today, we're diving deep into the latest happenings at Ibrox, bringing you the inside track on the squad, the transfer plans, and the decisions shaping the club as we approach the winter window. It has been a season of ambitions, adjustments, and strategic thinking, with manager Danny RÖHL already plotting the course for the team in the months ahead. The January transfer period is looming, and whispers around the club suggest that several key areas are under review, particularly in midfield, where the squad might see a notable shake-up if the right opportunities emerge. Rangers are understood to be weighing up options carefully, looking for players who not only strengthen the first team immediately, but also offer long-term value in line with the club's model of nurturing and developing talent. One name that has emerged strongly in these discussions is Norwegian youngster Jen RÖHL, a 20-year-old midfielder who has been turning heads across Europe. His performances for his current club, combined with promising displays on the international stage, have attracted the attention of scouts and analysts alike, marking him as an exciting prospect for teams seeking fresh talent with the potential to make an impact quickly. RÖHL's contract runs until 2027, which means Rangers would need to make a decisive move to secure his signature. Despite this, the feeling within certain quarters of the footballing world is that the investment would be worth it. Known contacts and advisors familiar with the player describe him as possessing the attributes to adapt rapidly to Scottish football, showing a blend of technical ability, intelligence on the ball, and the kind of tactical awareness that could make him a valuable addition under RÖHL's guidance. This type of profile fits neatly into what the manager has been seeking since taking the reins at Ibrox, a midfielder capable of linking play, providing energy across the pitch and contributing to both defensive and attacking phases of the game. With Rangers preparing for a busy period ahead, the focus is on balancing immediate squad improvements with a vision for sustainable progress. Bringing in a player like RÖHL could be part of that strategy, offering a dynamic, versatile option in midfield while also aligning with the club's approach of identifying promising young talents and integrating them into the first team. Financially, Rangers are understood to view such an acquisition as manageable, reflecting a calculated commitment rather than a speculative gamble. The reported valuation suggests that a fee in the region of £3.5 to £4 million could be expected, a figure that fits within the club's historical framework of investing in potential while ensuring long-term returns. RÖHL's age, combined with his skill set, makes him a candidate not just for immediate contribution, but also for development into a player who could excel in Scottish football and perhaps attract interest further afield down the line. Beyond the potential arrivals, Rangers are equally focused on retaining their key players, with the club adamant about keeping JD Gazima as part of the core squad. Despite mounting attention from clubs in England, the hierarchy at Ibrox have made it clear that they will not entertain offers for the winger during the January window. Gazima, 22, remains central to RÖHL's plans, with the manager valuing the experience and quality he brings to the squad. Having joined Rangers over the summer for a fee reported to be around £2.2 million, the Frenchman has faced moments of inconsistency but continues to receive the manager's backing. In 12 competitive matches under RÖHL, he has started in 9, demonstrating the trust placed in him to influence games and provide a spark in the attacking third. His scoring record, while not prolific this season, is complemented by his ability to stretch defenses, create space, and offer a link between midfield and forward lines, qualities that remain essential to RÖHL's tactical framework. The club's strategy in January appears to be one of careful, targeted adjustments rather than radical overhauls, with departures more likely to come from players on the fringes who have struggled for game time. Joe Rothwell, for instance, has seen limited action since RÖHL's arrival and is reportedly open to a move in the January window. Interest from English clubs is building, and a departure seems increasingly probable for the 30-year-old midfielder who has found it challenging to make the desired impact at Ibrox. Rangers' recruitment team will likely focus on maximizing returns from any such moves, ensuring that funds freed up from fringe players can be reinvested in areas of the squad that need reinforcement. Particularly in midfield, the winter period is shaping up to be one of strategic significance, with the balance between maintaining squad stability and integrating new talent set to define RÖHL's approach. The overarching aim is to strengthen the team without disrupting the cohesion already established, ensuring that any incoming player can slot in effectively and contribute immediately, while also offering long-term upside. As RÖHL's profile continues to generate interest and scrutiny, the coming weeks are expected to see decisive discussions behind the scenes, with the club weighing the timing, financial considerations, and potential impact on the squad before making any commitments. The vision at Ibrox is clear: to assemble a squad capable of competing at the highest level, domestically and in Europe, blending experienced campaigners with emerging talent who can grow under the guidance of the coaching staff. In tandem with these recruitment considerations, the coaching team remains focused on maintaining performance levels across competitions, navigating the challenges of a congested fixture list, and ensuring that players remain sharp, motivated, and ready to step up when called upon. This approach reflects a broader philosophy at Rangers, prioritizing strategic planning, calculated investment, and the integration of youth with established quality to build a team that can sustain success over multiple seasons. As the January window draws nearer, attention will be keenly focused on how the squad evolves, which players are deemed essential to retain, and how new signings can fit into the club's vision. Midfield, in particular, appears poised for change, with the potential for incoming talent to reshape dynamics on the pitch and provide RÖHL with the tools he needs to implement his footballing ideas. Meanwhile, players like Gazima continue to be central to the manager's long-term blueprint, ensuring continuity while allowing for tactical flexibility. For those watching closely, the sense is that the club's movements in the transfer window will be both deliberate and strategic, guided by a clear understanding of squad needs, potential opportunities, and the importance of integrating new arrivals without destabilizing the existing balance. Beyond the headlines of possible transfers, training sessions, tactical preparations, and behind-the-scenes management of the squad will all play a role in how the second half of the season unfolds. Every decision, from a targeted signing to the retention of key performers, contributes to the broader narrative of a club intent on building success while maintaining identity, resilience, and a winning mentality. For the fans, this period is one of anticipation and excitement as speculation grows and the promise of new talent, alongside the loyalty of established stars, continues to shape the unfolding story at Ibrox. The strategic choices made now are likely to echo throughout the remainder of the campaign, influencing results, squad harmony, and the trajectory of Danny Rowe's tenure as he continues to imprint his style and vision on the Rangers squad. Turning our attention back to the squad, the winter period is shaping up to be as much about retention as it is about recruitment. While the potential signing of a player like RÖHL has been capturing the imagination of fans and insiders alike, the focus behind the scenes at Ibrox remains on ensuring the core group of players that Danny Rowe trusts is kept intact. Now, this approach is particularly evident when it comes to JD Gazima, whose form and contribution continue to make him an indispensable part of the team's plans. Despite external pressure from interest elsewhere, the club's stance is unwavering. Gazima is not for sale, and his importance to the squad cannot be overstated. His ability to operate on either flank, combined with his intelligence off the ball, provides Rowe with tactical flexibility, which has been invaluable across the first half of the season. Beyond the high-profile names, there are several squad members whose situations are being carefully evaluated. Joe Rothwell's likely departure exemplifies the strategy of trimming the fringes while redirecting resources to areas of genuine need. Rothwell, who has struggled to cement a place in the starting 11, has found himself sidelined more often than not, and with interest from clubs in England rising, a January move appears increasingly likely. For Rowe and his coaching staff, ensuring that players who do not feature regularly are managed thoughtfully and that departures are handled in a way that maintains squad morale is key. The delicate balance of squad management is an art, and at Rangers, this winter window will test the club's ability to navigate these challenges. Meanwhile, the integration of potential new signings will be crucial. Any player brought in, whether a midfielder like RÖHL or another prospect, must be capable of adapting swiftly to Scottish football's physical demands while also understanding the tactical expectations placed upon them. Rowe has shown a willingness to back young players with high ceilings, and the club's scouting and recruitment teams are working tirelessly to identify individuals who can make a tangible impact from day one while also offering long-term potential. Financial prudence remains at the heart of these considerations. Rangers are known for their model of buying wisely and selling strategically, and any expenditure this January is expected to align with that approach. With reported valuations for key targets being realistic, the club can strengthen the squad without risking instability, while also laying the groundwork for possible future returns on investment should the players develop as hoped. In addition to individual player evaluations, tactical considerations are dominating conversations at Ibrox. Rowe has been refining his systems and looking at how each addition to the squad could influence the team's balance. Midfield remains a focal point, with the potential to introduce more creativity, energy, and versatility. The arrival of a dynamic midfielder could unlock new options for Rowe, allowing him to rotate the squad more effectively and maintain intensity across all competitions. Beyond the first team, the development of younger players within the club's broader structure is continuing apace. Rangers have a reputation for nurturing talent, and this philosophy underpins much of the planning for the window. The idea is to create a pipeline of players who can either contribute immediately or, in time, become assets capable of moving on profitably. This dual focus on performance and value is central to the club's identity and has helped maintain competitiveness in Scotland and Europe over recent seasons. While transfer speculation often dominates headlines, everyday work on the training ground remains crucial. Rowe and his coaching staff are focused on refining team cohesion, improving tactical understanding, and ensuring that each player knows their role within the system. This emphasis on preparation is evident in the squad's performances, where intensity, organisation, and commitment remain evident even in challenging matches. Looking ahead to the second half of the season, Rangers face an array of fixtures that will test depth, resilience, and the impact of any squad adjustments, whether in domestic competitions or in European matches. The manager's ability to deploy his resources effectively will be vital. The potential signing of RÖHL or other young talents could provide a boost, offering fresh legs, new ideas, and a spark to reinvigorate the team's approach during a critical period. For supporters, this is a time of anticipation and discussion. Fans are analysing performances, debating potential arrivals, and considering how new players could influence the trajectory of the season. The atmosphere around Ibrox is electric as expectations are high and the desire for success is palpable. Rose challenges to channel this energy positively, balancing squad stability with calculated enhancements to maintain momentum. One of the more subtle aspects of the winter planning involves managing player psychology, integrating new signings while keeping existing squad members motivated requires careful communication, trust, and clarity of vision. Rowe's track record suggests he understands this, and the club's internal structure is designed to support both tactical and emotional aspects of squad management. Meanwhile, attention to detail off the pitch continues. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. The Rangers camp has been awash with whispers and speculation after former striker KRIS BOYD didn't hold back in his latest remarks, describing the current state of the club as a complete mess. His blunt assessment has sent shockwaves through Scottish football circles, and tongues are wagging about who might be to blame. At the centre of Boyd's criticism is none other than manager Danny RÖHL, whose tenure has suddenly become a focal point for debate. Boyd, known for speaking his mind, suggested that the turmoil on and off the pitch is symptomatic of deeper issues within the club, pointing squarely at RÖHL's handling of team affairs. While he stopped short of detailing every gripe, insiders reckon his comments reflect frustration over tactics, squad management, and perhaps a lack of cohesion behind the scenes. There's growing chatter among supporters that the dressing room itself might be divided, and that such discord could be contributing to the mess Boyd described. It isn't the first time Rangers have faced managerial scrutiny, but the intensity of Boyd's words has reignited speculation over the club's long-term direction. Questions are being raised about RÖHL's authority and whether he has the necessary rapport with players to steer one of Scotland's biggest clubs through turbulent waters. The former striker's critique may well embolden voices in the media and fan forums who have been increasingly vocal about inconsistency and off-field issues. Meanwhile, some insiders caution against reading too much into one former player's opinion. Yet, in football, words like Boyd's rarely go unnoticed, especially when they touch on leadership at such a high-profile club. Rumours are now circulating that discussions behind closed doors are intensifying, with board members weighing the implications of continued unrest. Fans naturally are dissecting every line of Boyd's comments, wondering if this signals bigger shake-ups on the horizon or merely a candid reflection from someone who's never shied away from controversy. As the speculation swirls, one thing seems certain: Danny RÖHL's position and the overall stability of Rangers will be under the microscope for the foreseeable future. In a club famed for its traditions and demanding supporters, Boyd's explosive take has set tongues wagging. and no one is quite sure how the saga will unfold. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned